What's up, everybody, and welcome to draft number 3 in our Bronze to Mythic run in the new set, Duskmourn, House of Horror. I've been really enjoying this set so far. I really enjoy the theme. I enjoy the game plan. I enjoy a lot of the interactions between the cards. I think there's some really interesting stuff going on. So far, we are starting at Bronze 1 with 2 pips, and we got a few upgrades for the stream and the presentation today. So we're gonna actually jump into the first one of those, and we got this. Where is this? Right here. We got this, and it's fully integrated into my stream deck now. So I press the button. We are now on draft 3. I'm pretty stoked about that. You'll get to see the next upgrade here in just a little bit. But we're going to go ahead and use a draft token. We have some draft tokens, so we're going to use a couple of those. Let's turn on my speakers, because I do like to hear this. And hopefully the game's not too loud. All right, and if you're catching this video just weirdly in the middle of the set, we do use untap.gg. It helps with card recognition. This pack has obviously a lot of good cards in it. The strongest cards listed: Split Skin Dow. When it enters, draw a card, then discard a card unless you control another creature. So this is great for the go wide plan. Fear of Missing Out, though, is the highest rated here. 2 CMC, 1 colorless, 1 red. When enters, discard a card, then draw a card. And then if there are 4 or more card types in your graveyard, after this phase, there's an additional combat phase. So you get 2 combat phases if you have Delirium, which is insane. It also gets us into red. There's some really good opportunities here with like Sawblade Skin Ripper. I like Scorching Dragonfire for removal. There's Altanok, the 9/9. That's also fun. I haven't seen anybody get that one off yet, but it's always possible. So we're gonna grab Fear of Missing Out. Extra combat phase is crazy, absolutely crazy. So Smoky Lounge is really liked by some people. You get an additional 2 red. It's great for unlocking doors. When you unlock this door, create an XX blue spirit creature token with flying. X is the number of unlocked rooms. So if you do have a lot of rooms, this can be really big. Overgrown Zealot, it's going to give us into sort of that red-green Manifest Dread. I mean, it's probably one of the best options here. We could do red-white and do Fierce Surveillance. I probably... Oh, there's Say Its Name. So there's 1 Say Its Name and an Altanok, which is crazy. Maybe somebody will get that going. I'm gonna grab Fear of Surveillance. Grand Entryway is really good for if we're gonna go red-white. I think we try go red-white. I mean, Grand Entryway is solid. You get a 1/1. You put 1/1s on 2 target creatures. Turn Inside Out, Trapped in the Screen is a really solid card here. This is just too expensive to get to happen. But Glassworks, that works perfectly for what we're trying to do. Deals 1 damage to each opponent. I didn't know about this view, so we can see where the packs are. They're going in this direction here. So where are all the packs? They're all sitting with the guy to my left, taking their sweet time. Does this actually show? No, it doesn't. I thought it was actually showing what color they were drafting for a second. It's just, it's a gradient wheel. We have white, white, blue, 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 black, 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 red, 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 green, green. I'm talking about the little image in the background here. And then green, white, and then back to white. I was really curious for a moment. If it was telling me what colors they were drafting, that would be awesome. But that might be a little bit too much information. But you can watch the packs go around till we have some packs. All right, what do we have? So Victor Valgavas, that's pretty solid. We're not doing really rooms or anything though. I don't know. This is hard. I mean, I'll take the goat because it's in our colors. It's a 1-drop. I think we're kind of solidly in red-white at this point. Vengeful Possession is always kind of fun. Fear of Immobility is also another solid choice here. Rampaging Soul Rager. We don't have a ton of rooms. We have 2 rooms. You need 2 or more doors unlocked, and then it becomes a 3, or it gets +3/+0, so it's a 4/4. So it's really good in the blue-red deck, but I think we're gonna snag the Vengeful Possession here. Clockwork Percussionist works perfectly for what we're trying to do. I mean, I might take Emerge from Cocoon. That'll help us out. You sacrifice or could you do to any target? I mean, it's in the colors. I don't know if we're gonna take that. Drafting for the collection now. Grab a land. Same thing here. Grab a land. Yeah, those last few cards didn't do us any favors. Ooh, Toby, Beast Befriender. Pretty solid choice. We also have Shelter by Ghosts. Really good aura. Gives something lifelink in Ward 2 and removes a card off of the playfield. I think the extra tokens and the go wide strategy for Toby Beast Befriender is probably going to work. And here's another Altanach. It's crazy. I think somebody might actually get that rolling. Pyroclasm. It's going to wipe our board, but it's probably the best option here. Maybe Friendly Ghost. Give something 2/4. I don't know. The removal can, if timed well, I think Optimistic Scavenger is probably what we're grabbing. We have enchantments or rooms, so it just has Eerie. It gets to dole out 1/1s. Maybe we grab a couple more auras or enchantments here. Not a lot of great picks for what we're trying to do here. Maybe Attack in the Box is a nice little 2/4, so it helps with some of the 2 retrieval that we have. I don't know if we actually have any in our deck right now. 3 mana 2/4 can be a 4 or a 6/4. Unwanted Remake potentially allows them to manifest Dread though. I'm probably gonna grab Attack in the Box here. Infernal Pyroclasm. What do we have for? So we have Pyroclasm, Possess Optimistic, Trapped in the Scream. That's 2, 3, 4. Do we need more removal? I think we grab Infernal. We got another Infernal Phantom. So here is where Ragged Playmate could be really interesting. Another Infernal Phantom. Now we need some more reliable ways. Another creature you control with power 2 list. So Vicious Clown works really well. Unsettling Twins allows us to manifest Dread. Not a lot of great options. We'll grab probably another goat. Okay. Seized from Slumber. We got that removal to come back to us. We'll grab that. So just wait for a tapped creature and then destroy target creature for 2 mana. Come on, Casual Carnage. What are you doing? Sitting on 2, 4, 6 packs. Oh, do they have a hard decision to make here? Oh, they let a pack go. Just one. You got a lot of decisions to make there, bud. Should probably start doing that quickly. White or black? This is kind of fun. I'm probably going to grab Haunted Screen. It's just fun. We'll do grab the prize. It's in the colors. It gives us an option for card draw if we're struggling with that. We'll grab a baseball bat just for the collection. So the design of this was pointed out to me. It was pretty funny. It's a black and white TV. Sure. Okay. The Roller Crusher Ride is our mythic in the pack. If I have Delirium, would deal non-combat damage to a permanent or player while there are 4 or more card types among cards in your graveyard. Deals double that damage instead. When Roller Coaster Ride enters, it deals X damage to each of X target creatures. That's really good, but this is going to be better for our game plan. We're going to snag Arabella. Works perfect in the little toy deck here. It's one of the staple cards that we need. I'll also throw in Most Valuable Slayer. It's got that 2 threshold, plus give something first strike to give the little creatures a little bit more survivability. Probably not a lot of good options in here. Fear of Immobility. Hey, we got a Razorkin, Horde Caller. Those are solid. Crates. If I can get, I got that with the Balloon Man, and that was really nice. So it gives us a white or a black. So anyways, this is a black and white TV, and then you could pay a life and make it a color TV, which is just funny. Okay, Maddening Hex. Champ player. When a champ player casts a non-creature spell, roll a d6. Maddening Hex deals damage to that player equal to the result. Then attach Maddening Hex to another one of your opponent's chosen at random. Does this work? Oh, there's another Say Its Name. Or do we want to snag like a hand that feeds? I don't know how that works. Fear Burning Alive. This is solid. 4/4. When it enters, deals 4 damage to an opponent. Got another Emerge for Cocoon. The Osseous Stick Twister is really good. I mean, I have a couple ways to bring back Arabella, I guess. Cult Healer. It's in the colors. It's not great. Clockwork Percussionist is probably the option here. not one good option. Again, not a good option. Got a second grab the prize in here. It's not my favorite red-white deck I've ever made. Build this deck. What do we got? Drop the Cult Healer, Hunted Screen, attack in the box. Yep. Dropping my Emerge from Cocoons. Probably sticking those back in, because it's our way to get Arabella back on the playfield, which is going to do a lot of work for us. So we're going to run that. Let's take a quick look here. If you're catching the video, 1, I appreciate you. 2, drop the timestamp. We're about 16-ish minutes in, 16 and a half minutes. We've gone with the Boros, which is a go wide strategy. We didn't have a ton of go wide, but we do have some cheaper cost creatures that we can get out onto the board. We have some really interesting cards in the deck, like Fear of Missing Out gives us an additional combat phase. We also have Arabella, which is a stable in the Boros. Allows us to do damage on attacking with multiple creatures on the board. Toby Beast Befriender does give us a little bit of go wide. Vengeful Possession can also help with snagging another creature for the go wide. Then Maddening Hex, really interesting. I can enchant a player, and then whenever enchanted player casts a non-creature spell, roll a d6. Maddening Hex deals damage equal to that player. Deals damage to that player equal to the result, then attach Maddening Hex to another one of your opponents chosen at random. So basically, just keeps attaching it, and they keep rolling a d6. Again, Manifest Dread helps me go wide. Or no, this is just another 2/3 creature, but it does decent damage. If I have or trigger Eerie, it becomes a 4/3, and then when it dies, deals that power damage to any target. Give something +1/+0. I can bring a couple things back from the graveyard. Razorkin's going to help us go wide. Grand Entryway is going to help us go wide, and then we get some good removal. And then Fear of Burning Alive, just doing some direct damage. So it's an aggressive deck for sure. Not as much go wide as I would prefer in a Boros deck, but some really interesting things are being done. So let's go ahead and get into it. And so we will now introduce our new overlays. So we have a punt count. We have our drafts over there. And we're going to have our current score here. So we have a good way of keeping tabs of what's going on. We're going to mulligan because, yeah, we're going to need a better hand here. And we'll drop Pyroclasm for this. We'll keep 6. Drop Pyroclasm. Get our monkey out there. I was going to say, are you going to use your removal already? Slam that down. Maybe you should have saved it for an Eerie trigger, but person keeps looking at their hand, and it makes me nervous. Why you looking at your hand there, bud? They can't gain life for the rest of the day or the rest of the game. Do I have any? I do. Oh, I guess it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all. So yeah, it just, when it dies, that's rough. That's solid. Happens twice. I can't even clear it. Just collecting out emblems over here. So yeah, you can't even block it, because if you would have blocked it and it died, then okay, now we feel a little bit better. We got Arabella. And we got a way to bring it out of the graveyard. I don't like that they're sitting on all these cards, though. They just have a bunch of 4-drops. Or 5-drop. Oh, there's an eyeball down there. I always forget the eyeball. Oh, it's behind me. There's a little eyeball behind me. Interesting. Do I do that, or do I unlock this door? With power 2 or less. Unlock the door. Or do I unlock this door? Can't gain any life because of that, but it's still gonna do 2 damage. So ultimately, Abednego washes the amount of damage, but now this is activated earlier. Okay. I think they thought Leyline of Residence is going to happen. Okay. Solid maneuver. Do they have a sack target now? Okay. That was a big turn for them. They do take forever to make decisions, though. Like, it's 2 cards. Like, pick one. It's looking a little rough. Is this one of the new graphics? This is, I think, like the first time I've seen this one. Wonder if they're like drafting with somebody because they're taking an awful long time on their turn. Because I imagine like two people talking about what the most optimal play is. And they're making really good plays. So it makes me think that there's two people working on it. Oh, fear of immobility. Tap that. I mean, we have to play this, right? I mean, it's game. I'm hoping they cast a non-creature spell, though, because I want to see what happens. All right, they got it. Yeah, that was a little sus. A little sus. Okay, so we now get to play with some numbers here. We're 0-1. Yeah, we're gonna need a molly. Sure. I guess we keep these. I think it's really slow. Hey, help this out a little bit. Got 2 quick damage in there. I don't know if I play this yet. We're just gonna kill it. Could discard a card and I get 2 towards Delirium. I think I really need to wait till I have Delirium and then play this card. Or by me discarding a card, I can get Delirium and then I get a second. Or, you know, have a way to do that. Just bring it back, you know? Have a way to bring it back. I don't like that they have so many cards in hand. They're drying up. That's why. Yep. That's exactly what's happening. I think we play goat. Why not? Discard a card. Nice. I don't know if I can get it. So it's enchantment creature. This is a sorcery. That's just a creature. 5 land, so I do have enough to bring that thing back. Do we play this? Infernal Phantom? Probably. I mean, that's lethal on the board. Unless they kill something else. I mean, it's still lethal on the board, even if they kill this. That sucks. They dried right up. Awesome. We're into silver tier 4. You know what that means? We get to put... Oh, wrong way. Wrong way on the numbers. Oh, it's over this shoulder. We're 1-1. Crushing it. This took a lot of time to make. I had to make it. I had to think about how to make it and then make it. Probably took me like an hour to make this. And then getting these things all set up, getting them all work. I'm like, it's streamer things. I 100% admit this, but like getting it all to work with the stream deck and having it all at my fingertips, and it's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. Let me tell you. It's not as aggressive as I would like. And then we get that card. But we got a 1-drop. We can start swinging. I think you have to hold to defend. But we'll play the goat. I can discard a card. And make it a 4/4. Ooh, I think well, what we do is Maddening Hex. Anytime they cast a non-creature spell, baby. Roll d6. Take some damage. Or force a removal. That's great, because I have a room. And now we're going to use that to kill that. I say I'm just going to start swinging. Well, they're getting a land drop every turn. That's for sure. That's unfortunate. So we can trapped in the screen. I think we have to. Yeah, I think we have to hold here. Deals 4 damage to each opponent. They get their surveil. I get a card. Not the card I want. Okay. At least gives me a 4/4 on the ground. Do I have a way to deal with that thing in the air? Okay. One card. These feel like snap decisions. Is there another removal spell? I mean, if he full swings... They got it. I got 4 in the air. I think I just have to save Trapped in the Screen for 4 in the air. Or like creatures. Unfortunately, 1 and 2. All right, we keep going. Bad beats. Bad beats, friends. Bad beats. Like, I feel like this deck can do some stuff, but it's not the strongest synergy, which I think is the big problem. I mean, I don't have much for air protection, and I think that's my big problem. Like, this could attack something in the air, obviously. Maybe the Trapped in the Screen. Yeah, this is a good start. Yeah, I just don't have a lot of options for... attacking things that are in the air. So this might be a bad beat. You get to manifest dread, but then I get to draw a card. Solid. I mean, Vengeful Possession also, but I don't have like a sack. Like, Vengeful Possession's really nice if it has a... They're gonna flip it. Yep. Resurrection Cultist. Untap it, it gains haste until end of turn. You may discard a card. I think I have to use it because I'm gonna lose this card. Do I want to discard any of these cards? Decline. Swing on you with your own 2 hands. What is it? It's eerie. Yeah, I gotta Unfortunately, that card's going to continue to hit hard. I'm gonna have to block next time. I can't keep taking 4, which is unfortunate because I wanted to keep doling out 1/1 counters. So we'll hold. Well, now I'm gonna take 3. We got 2 of our merge for Cocoon, so maybe it's not so bad. It's +2/+2. I mean, it's still gonna die. They'll get lifelink. But now I have emerged from Cocoon, so I could pull it back out. Oh, I fucking hate that thing. It's like the worst. Like, I really feel like I might need to... Actually, I'll just play this. And hold, and then you gotta block that. Like, that thing gets out of hand real quick, especially as soon as it has Delirium. Nice. Well, I'm glad I saved Trapped in the Screen. Yeah. Get rid of that thing. So now at least I don't need to double block. I could, if they full swing, I at least have the option to man-to-man block here. Can do Clockwork to Resurrect, and then Optimistic Scavenger to Osseous Stick Twister. They probably have a combat trick, but that's the optimal block. I don't know what other options I would have here. Because I can't take the 4 again. Okay. Or that. Deals damage equal to its power to each opponent. Wait. Each opponent may sacrifice a non-land permanent or discard a card. Then Osseous Stick Twister deals damage equal to its power to each opponent who didn't sacrifice a permanent. So I block. I'm going to take 2 damage. This dies. I get to see a card. Actually, this might help me get Delirium. So I have Artifact and a creature and a sorcery. So Artifact, creature, and a sorcery. Do I have like an enchantment? I could do this enchantment creature. I guess I just take the damage. How fortuitous. Like, I had to get rid of those. So. Missed out on the surveillance that ended up getting exiled. Fear of surveillance. But still a card shy on the old oh, hey, look at that. We got a land. We got a land. We can manifest dread. I think we need the other land. So, I mean, this makes sense to just manifest dread this anyways. It's a creature. We now have manifest dread, so I get 2 combat phases. Okay. So it is an instant. So this would be, so I could play this. Discard a card, then draw a card. No attacks. But they're going to attack, and then I can do Seize from Slumber and destroy target creature. They have another one. How fantastic for them. +1/+0 and gains first strike. I don't have enough land to do what I want to do. So I think we just play... Do I want to flip this? So it can go to the graveyard because I have a way to bring it back. Does it have a finality counter on it? Yeah, it gets a finality. So you gotta kill it twice. I mean, I have some things I can do. Infernal Phantom. Does this have haste? It does have haste. I say full swing. All right, I'm swinging with these two. Attacks for the first time of performer in your graveyard. Untap target creature this phase. There's an additional combat phase. I think you have to... Interesting. I get a second combat phase. So, do I bring back Razorkin? Does it bring it to the battlefield? And I gain 3 life. I think we do this. We bring back Razorkin. Or do we do Toby Beast Befriender? And got the 3 life. So if we full swing, they block the 2 biggest things. 3 damage gets through. And then they're killing themselves with that unholy cup. Okay. Uh-huh. 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 Interesting. Ah, there it is. I was wondering about that move. Okay. What do we got here, Stu MTG? Do they have a way to gain life? End step. It's at their end step. Do I kill the creature or do I do damage to... What do you got there, bud? Oh. Just gonna give me that extra boost I need to finish the game. Perfect. We are now 2-2. Let's keep cooking here. So now we're in silver. Takes 5 pips to go up a level. Ooh, and we got a mastery point. This is by far the creepiest mastery orb that they've done. So 3 wins. 3 wins is kind of that magic number for us. That gets us a 50% win rate, which is going to help us cruise through basically gold. We really need closer to... We'll keep. We need closer to 66% win rate to actually make it through platinum and diamond. And into Mythic. So, because starting after gold, so starting in platinum, you get a pip for a win and you lose a pip for a loss. So, it's just got defender. Getting this down early is nice. It's a non-creature spell. They are going to have a lot of enchantments. Eyeball clicking. Cult healer. Nice. Enchantment. You control enters. I think we just unlock this. That way if we need to, we can double block something. no blocks for the first one. Can't be blocked. So it makes it one thing can't be blocked. I think we do this. Okay. Now I have a way to safely block and start eliminating some things from their board. Oh, I got another one. Do they have another enchantment? Oh, officially scared him. That's exactly where I wanted him. All right, they're gonna make me manifest dread. I will go ahead and play that one. That was a lot to happen here. So I will be able to flip that. I was expecting more. Here we go. What's the first one? Ooh, we rolled a 2. Can't be blocked. Solid. Doesn't stop me from double blocking that. So I can just bring back my Razorkin. Unless they have another counterspell. But they roll a 5. Nice. We'll take 5s. You gotta roll a d6, bud, every time you cast a non-creature spell. So this can do that. That can do that. And then I think we just take. I think we have to. Gotta take one of those, just in case. It's a sorcery. We'll hold on to that for a moment. Surgical Suite. Got a 3. Oh, the brand back cult healer. How nice. Indeed. It's not what we need. Man, this might be... I gotta get rid of that extra damage that's gonna get through. And then... Oh, they do get an enchantment. So 3's getting through. Oh my gosh. Please, more lands. It's game. That is game. Unfortunately, we went 2 and 3. That was not a good deck. As far as like synergies go, we really needed some better synergies in that deck. We'll go ahead and claim our prize. 250 gems, which is sad. We really like getting to 3 because that gives you 1,000. But what that does mean, as we have time for another draft. So, if you're catching this on the video, I appreciate you. Like, subscribe, it helps the channel. We're doing a bunch of Magic the Gathering content. We're recording our whole Bronze to Mythic run in draft. So you'll see that all month long. Here is going to be more Duskmourn drafts. So I really appreciate you guys hanging out. If you saw a moment you think I punted, maybe there was a better choice in the draft, maybe there was a better move in the actual game, put a timestamp, comment. I love replying to comments. It also helps the algorithm. So until next time, we'll catch you at the table.